Yay. I know there will be some people that are pretty enthused for it. I myself could take it or leave it, this one, honestly. I mean, Cyndaquil, Typhlosion, all that sort of stuff. Not the most useful a starter Pokemon, but it is a fan favorite, so we'll jump into it. How you doing, Mac? Welcome in. Little puppy just running around in the car park. It's probably not a smart idea, given that, there's cars in the car park. So yeah, we'll see how many shinies we can end up getting today. Little puppy's getting in trouble. So I'm sure we'll get the stream up and running on the phone. There we go. Alright, we got chat up and running. We got Yep, like this. People running around all over the place. This puppy. It's a busy road, so it's like running around on the other side of the road. Stupid dog. Not a great start to the stream. There's a dog like full, just off its lead, running around, doing its thing. But yeah, there's like a full busy road there. Alright, lady's got it back on its lead now. Oh, good. Crisis averted. So yeah, we'll jump in. Let's actually check to see how many shiny Cyndaquils we've got. Cyndaquil, and it doesn't look like it's actually that many. Only 9. Well, 15 including evolutions. But a couple of them are the Hisuian version of the shiny. I can actually remember the original com day for this one was actually a slow day because there was a lot of issues. It was back when we were still getting like tons and tons of issues during com days here in Australia. So this was one that was like really broken. So you can see that didn't end up actually getting too many shinies that day. So we'll see how we go shiny wise today. We'll chuck on an incense. Hopefully people will start rolling in soon to the stream just because it's still very quiet. Where is everybody? We might wait until we've caught some, and then we'll chuck that in later. So we'll jump straight into this research while we can. Jimmy, hi. It's pretty hot out here. Not really. Don't you think? No, I don't. It's going to be like 9 degrees by the time I finish streaming. So, no, no, it's not, Professor. The heat must be coming from all the Cyndaquil running about. Are you familiar with it? It's a fire-type Pokemon known for its timid nature. Since they scare easily, they're usually found curled up in a little ball, and they'll flare the flames on their back to protect themselves when attacked. Why don't you grab a pocket fan? Okay. A pocket fan. It took me a second there to like register what he was actually saying. I was going to say like a pocket full of something. Pocket fan to stay cool and try to catch one of these fascinating Pokemon. Okie dokie. So I'm guessing that's going to be fairly similar to our usual. Yeah, make 5 nice throw, catch 15, Cyndaquil, power up a Pokemon 10 times. Easy, easy, easy. So jump in, we'll start doing. Everyone, why are you being so quiet? Hello, welcome in. What are you doing? Nobody's talking. Why are you all being so quiet? I'm not saying anything if you guys are not saying anything because my brain isn't working properly today. Still in a bloody limbo state, Mr. Jimmy is. Hey, Tex. It has been a long while. How are you two? Hair's gotten long? Yes, it has. I was actually looking at that this morning and I'm like, I think I need to get it cut because I don't know. I don't think super long actually suits me. Like long isn't too bad, but I definitely need to get it cut in the back because the back is a bit longer than the sides, but I think it's starting to get a bit long. I think I need to get it trimmed up so it's sort of like shoulder length, because shoulder length seemed to have suited me a lot better, sort of thing. Just get it evened up, fixed up a little bit because it's getting a bit messy. The Pokemon Go cheeses. I don't think. Oh, there's some similarities in the story with my life at the moment, so maybe. But no, I wouldn't consider myself Jesus because that's just silly. Anyway, let me just finish quickly drinking this protein shake before we get going, so I've got some energy for the day. Ugh. So I do actually have. Hang on, let me have a look. I do have a hundo for this. 4-star, and yeah, I actually have multiple hundos for this, so we don't need to worry about getting a hundo. So hopefully a shundo. We could. That one has overheat. Does one of these have? Okay, I was gonna say hopefully one of the hundos has blast burn on it, because I don't really want to evolve that one, because I like to try and keep at least one of my hundos. If I got multiple hundos of a certain species, I like to try and keep one as the first stage evolution, just to sort of have that hundo dex. How you going, Chom? Welcome in. Yes, thank you for the ticket, dude. Much appreciated. Much appreciated for the ticket. I got that this morning when I opened up my game. You finally got the second page of the Master Ball research. I am still on the first page because I'm not really in a hurry to get through it. Let's actually have a look. What are we sitting on for the Master Ball research? That's actually a good idea. Let's have a look. Throwback Challenge, Meltan, Cyndaquil. Oh, I didn't even finish my... I've still got Goomy research. Oh my god, it's a fair enough. I forgot that I didn't even finish that. Oh. It's actually pretty good, but unfortunately, because I caught it after its Com Day, it doesn't have the Com Day move on it. Which I think is stupid. If it's from the research, it should have the Com Day thing, no matter when you collect it, but it doesn't matter because I got a bunch of good ones. What was I doing? Master Ball research. What are we actually sitting on for the Master Ball research? Meltan, Cyndaquil, Catching Wonders, Glitz, Canto. Wait, which one is the Master Ball research? Is it the Catching Wonders one? Yeah, is that the Master Ball research? I think it is, because it's the Master Work one. So I think that one. Where is it? Please educate. Is it the right? Is that the Master Ball research? I don't know why they've made them out of sync, because they used to be in order of what you got them, and then all of a sudden they just screwed it around, and now they're all sort of out of order. So it's hard to keep track of what is actually what. Is it Glitz and Glam? I have no idea. It doesn't matter because I don't really. It'll get done when it gets done. How you doing, Becky? Welcome in, dude. Good to see you. Cyndaquil is your favorite, so everyone kind of got a ticket. Hey, you got a shiny on your ult? Nice, man. Thunder Punch isn't that good for it anyway. Yeah, it's all good. Like I said, I'm not too fast. I do have a bunch of them with Thunder Punch on it already, so it's all good. It is. You haven't played in a good bit, so you haven't even finished your first page. Well, I've got the tasks done for the first one. I just haven't actually collected them, so we should do that so we can continue on with it, just passively. Alright, that's done. Let's jump into our actual wandering around and doing stuff. I really hope that it doesn't rain today because I didn't bring a jacket with me. And I hope it doesn't get too cold because also I didn't bring a jacket with me. Alright, let's get this hunt underway. As you can tell, I am not really that enthused today. I feel like maybe I should tie my hair, and if I need to, I'll tie it up after. Alright, let's do it. The shiny you got was 5/15/15. Nice. When I first read that, I was like, wait, you got a Shundo? 15/15/15? You were built for this day. Like I said, honestly, for this Com Day Classic, I could have taken it or left it. It's like, unfortunately, Typhlosion doesn't really register that well with it. Like, it's not too bad, but Zard and stuff like that are always going to be better as a fire type with Blast Burn. Like, they're a better starter fire types. I'm on strike one. What, for saying that it's... But it's the truth, dude. Like, I'm not going to pretend that I'm that enthused for something that I'm not enthused. Not my steez, dude. Well, Cyndaquil is actually the best Pokemon. No, of course I'm always going to put Charizard above like Typhlosion and like Charmander and that, because that's my favorite starter type. Like, Charmander was my starter. Don't doubt, Cyndaquil fans, we hate every other fire starter. How you going? A user error / welcome in. How you doing? And Alexa, sorry. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in, guys. Alright, actually, what I do need to do is normal research, so I can pick up some. Wow, look at all the berries that I don't want. Let's get rid of them. So we can spin some stops, pick up some research, and make sure that we've got enough Pokeballs for the day. Yeah, I'm actually regretting forgetting my jacket, because it is actually a little bit chilly. I could do with having a jacket on just quietly. And we've only just still got a bit over 2.5 hours left of wandering around. But yeah, you can really tell that it's winter. Now there are very few leaves left on the trees along here. You guys probably can't really see them too much, but yeah, all those trees there. I just hate being down here at this time of year because everything, like, it's one of the things that I hate during winter and like autumn and stuff, when you've got all the trees, the deciduous trees that just lose all their leaves. It just makes all the trees look dead and don't like it. Yeah, it's that. It's this time of year, just depression and stuff like that. My mental state isn't the greatest at this time of year, and then when I'm already going through stuff, it just makes it so much worse. So this winter, I'm really suffering. Hasn't been a good last month, that's for sure, with my mental state. What's my friend code? I am not adding people at the moment. I only had people during raid hours, guys, so... remember when you needed to get Pen and Slugma for the research, and now you need to catch 5 execute, you got 0. Yeah, that's the problem with not getting the research done when they're featured during the actual events sort of thing. It's usually a bit of a struggle to find the ones that you need. I'm sure they'll feature them at some point, sort of thing. Just be patient, dude. Hey Jimmy, so sorry you've been gone for a long, but have pop in your favorite Pokemon. You have to pop in for your favorite Pokemon. Nice, dude. Well, I'm glad that you're here. So, Chom, you're not alone. There is another Cyndaquil fan in the chat. I really should be shiny checking all of these dudes, shouldn't I? Hey, there we go. First shiny of the day. And that's what you get for shiny checking. Stats 2 stars. Okay, that's not too bad. So we'll see. Wait, let's just have a look. It was 9, wasn't it? Yep. Cyndaquil and shiny. Now all of these are from... though that's Johto Tour. That was caught in the wild on... that would have been after Com Day, because Com Day for this was not in 2021. 2020, 2019, 2018. Which one was that? Hey Daybreaker, how you doing? Welcome in. This one is probably the... okay, so that was from 2018. That's from 2018. So that's when Com Day would have been for this one. So we got 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. So I ended up getting 7 shinies from the original Com Day for this, because as I said at the start of the stream, this was a really glitchy, like the original Cyndaquil Com Day. Com Day was a really glitchy Com Day, and it just didn't work for pretty much the entire day. So that's why I don't have a lot of shinies for it. So I guess the goal for the day is to see if we can get more than 7 shinies, which I'm pretty sure we will. Yesterday you got your first shiny on a daily incense and a Obama Snow. Wait, can you get that as a shiny? Like, as a second stage evolution? Was it Obama Snow or was it Snova that you got? I really wish my hair would sit flatter. Because this is the problem. This is why I always have my hair tied up, because as soon as I get into the wind, it just goes all, like, messy. Like, it just doesn't sit cleanly. And I don't like it. But, hey, actually, that might be good for PvP. Okay, an Obama Stone, nice. For the people that have long hair, how do you manage it? Because I'm still new to the whole having long hair thing, and I still haven't figured out how to actually manage my hair properly. So anybody that has any tips, can you please tell me? Hey, second shiny of the day. I do use like leave-in conditioner and all that sort of stuff, and it's okay when I'm at home. But as soon as I come outside into any sort of weather, my hair just goes... So, can someone that actually knows how, like, you know, has grown up with long hair, so any of, like, the women in the chat and stuff like that, if you guys could let me know how to actually manage my hair properly, that would be fantastic. shiny. Okie dokie. So we've got our 15, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, power up a Pokemon 10 times. So, what are we going to power up? I think, since... This one's already over. This one does have Blast Burn, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is going to cost me 68,000 Stardust, though. It's okay. It's not like I'm running low on Stardust. So we will do it. Can I trade you? Can't trade. I can't do distance trades, guys. We should know the basic operations of how the game works at this point, guys. You cannot do distance trades. We've never been able to do distance trades, so asking me to trade is pointless. Like, you gave your head a shave the other day. Well, that doesn't help me, dude. I'm like the complete opposite. So you shaving your head doesn't help me and how to manage my hair. Can I do PvP? Not during Com Day, dude. I'm here to catch shinies and do this stuff, so no PvP, no trades, no... I usually do like a couple of battles after, like whenever I'm focusing on an event, that's what I'm focusing on. I'm not doing like PvP and stuff, but I usually do some like afterwards. So maybe a bit later, once Com Day is finished, I will see how I'm feeling, sort of thing. But yeah, for now, I'm just going to focus on catching the shinies, dude. How many shinies do you think we're going to finish with? What is a number? Oh, I wish I brought my jacket. It is cold. I clicked on those two. Let's just double check, because I'm not sure if I've actually clicked on these ones or not. What is that for? That research. It's the Jodo research that I'm catching stuff for. Glimmers of Gravity. I have a lot of Masterwork research going on at the moment. I think out of all the Masterwork research that we've got, the only ones that I've really completed was like the first Master Ball one, the Mew research. And I think that might be it. I think I might still actually have like every other single one. Sorry guys, my chat had frozen. Hey online Magini, welcome in. How many shiny Pokemon do I have? Thousands. We have 3,117. So a lot. Way too many than we actually need. I really need to do something about my storage space, to be honest, especially since GoFest is coming up next month. How am I? I'm okay. I am okay. I'm a noob, and you're a fuckstick. Hey, another shiny. Nice. We got a third shiny of the day. I've got more shinies than you have storage. Yeah, it's gotten to the point where they basically take up 1/3 of my entire storage. So I do need to do something about that. I don't want to transfer them though, because I feel like just transferring them, it's a waste. I feel like doing something with them, like putting them into Pokemon Home and then just sending them to people, is such a better idea than just transferring them. Can you add me? I'm not adding people at the moment. I only add people onto my friends list during during raid hours. You reported? Don't worry about that, dude. There's no reason to report people, dude. It's just idiots trolling that I really do not give a toss about. So don't waste your time, dude. Hey, another shiny. Oof, we're killing it with the shinies so far. Yeah, sorry, I only add people during raid hours. So if you want to come back into like a raid hour stream, because I do them every Wednesday evening. So if you come into a raid hour stream, I'm happy to add you guys. Unfortunately, it's just a temporary ad while I'm doing raids and stuff. Members of the channel do get permanent ads. So just... yeah, they're the only times I really add people, and it's just because I don't have unlimited space. I would add everybody if I could, but unfortunately I don't have the ability to be able to add every single person and keep them on the list forever, sort of thing. Another shiny. Dude, we are absolutely smashing it. That is... well, that's 6 shinies already. Hope I get the most shinies. Well, thanks, Fail Boy. We'll actually do a count, because I've lost count of how many shinies I already have for the day. We have 5. So yeah, 5 shinies. We're only 28 minutes in. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. What was it? I had 7 from the entirety of the last comment. So we're only 2 away from getting that. So let's see if we can break that in just the first hour. Get more shinies than what we got in the entirety of the first Cyndaquil Com Day. How many hundos do I have? A little over 200. It's like 204 or something like that, 205. Are you subscribed? Thank you, dude. I do appreciate that. That is the best way to get notified when I do go live for any event, really. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hey, it's a tiny Cyndaquil. So yeah, you should hopefully get a notification on Wednesday when I go live for raid hour, which again is Yveltal, however you want to pronounce it. So that's our next comp day. Next raid hour, rather. The troll can yell into the void. It's so good. For the most part, guys, I usually just ignore people like that, just because it's I really couldn't care. But I am in a very touchy headspace right now, sort of thing. So I might be a little bit more abrasive today. So I apologized to everybody. I might not be my usual cheery self for the most part. It's just, confused headspace, a bit of an annoyed headspace. So yeah, I might be a little bit short in comparison to what I usually am. I might not hold my tongue. And there is a bird wing just laying on the ground there. Just a wing. Just a wing. The rest of the bird is gone, but there is a wing there. You'll happily send all the trolls to the Shadow Realm. Well, I appreciate it. We are nearly ultra friends. How many more interactions? Is it Lamborghini? Alright, what do we need to do for this research? Still power up, yeah. No, we've done that. Cool. I can never get shinies from the research for some reason. I think out of all the research tickets that we've gotten, which has been every single one since they've started doing the research tickets, I think I've got like 1 or 2 shinies from the actual research. Like 5, you can check. Like if you go into the friend thing and you click on it, it'll tell you how many more interactions it is. Alright, so next stage. That's quite a Cyndaquil you've befriended, Jimmy. You're on fire. Not literally, thankfully. Maybe not on the outside, Professor, but on the inside, that rage fire is burning bright right now. Let me reward you with some fun tidbits. Did you know that Cyndaquil's flame burns hottest when they're startled? And its evolution, Quilava, will turn its back on opponents just to show off its juicy behind. It's ferociously, its fire blazes. Let's evolve your Cyndaquil into Quilava. While I am not jumping at the idea of making it even hotter around here, I am eager to study the variance of flame intensity as it evolves. Good to know. Alright, so for our second stage, we need to transfer another 10, catch another 15, evolve 3 little Cinnies. Hey, a shiny Cinny. There we go. There's a lot of people walking dogs around here today. 3 more days. Nice. But yeah, there's just a random bird wing, so bird obviously got eaten by a fox or something like that. I would more than likely say a fox. I don't know what else would eat a bird, or maybe a cat. Cat or a fox, one or the other. Turns out it was actually Gollum. Professor doesn't know there's winter. No, because he lives in the northern hemisphere. It's always like that. Like during the Christmas events, it's always like snowing in game, and it's just like, but it's 34 degrees and I've got shorts on. And then during the winter months, Professor's, going on about how hot it is. It's just like, bruh. I wish. I just finished saying before, like, how much I hate this time of year because it's cold and miserable and the trees are ugly and my depression is at its maximum intensity. American Professor confirmed. I mean, they could at least just make it that it was location based. So if it was, in the southern hemisphere or it's winter, it's sort of, it changes a little bit just to fit in with the seasons. It wouldn't take them that much work to just make it. No, they wouldn't have to do it with every place. It'd just be like northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere. So, during the southern hemisphere, it's cold during the winter, etc., etc. But no, they're too busy trying to add crappy looking avatars to the game than actually adding stuff that would make the game better. You got a Hundo Dragonite from the fashion show event. Nice. I didn't get a Hundo Dragonite, but I did get a Hundo... Wait, what did I get a Hundo of?
I think, no, Butterfree. I was like, I know that I got a hundo, I just couldn't remember which one. It was Butterfree. You hate the new avatars? I'm pretty sure everybody does. Yeah, and it was something that they added to the game that nobody asks for. And they keep doing that. They keep adding features and stuff to the game that nobody really asks for. Like, they did the routes. Most people hate routes. They added, the new avatars. Nobody wanted it. Instead of fixing the things that need to be fixed in the game, and then they wonder why players stop playing, and everybody hates them so much because they don't listen to like the community in any way, shape, or form. Venkata, how you doing? Welcome in. Show the shinies. Dude, I have over 3,000 shinies. That's going to take a week to like go through. Like all my shinies, we're going to be here for a week. So, yeah. Just got your third hundo. What, Cyndaquil or... Please make an excellent throw. Damn it. I was going to say, first shot. Oh my god, now I dropped it too short. Too low, rather. Oh, no, in general. Okay. Well, nice, dude. Congratulations. Oh my god. Excellent throws are not that hard. Let's try that again. Apparently they are. See, when people ask you... Usually I don't struggle with this. We'll get it. Sorry, I'll get it in under 10 throws. I guarantee you. There we go. There we go. Shiny Nidoran from Nidorino from Research. Nice. UG avatars. Yeah, I think everybody wants the avatars to be back the way that they were. Hang on, we need to transfer it over. So look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, we might keep that one as well for checking for PvP. 10. Alright, that's them done. What else do we need to do? Catch another 9 and 3. I need a haircut. Yeah, yes and no. I still want to keep my hair long, but as I was saying at the start of the stream, I do need to get it cut. I think it's just getting a little bit too long, and it's just messy. Not the Argentinian football player, like the actual the state of my hair. Yeah, it's a bit longer in back than it is sort of on the sides, so I need to get it evened up and probably get it trimmed to like shoulder length, because then it'll make it a little bit easier to manage. Because as I was saying, it's like I get out in the weather and then my hair just sort of gets messy, which I would rather it be like nice and easy to manage. So I'll throw that out there again for any of the women in the chat, or not just women, but anybody that has long hair and has had it for longer than me. How exactly do you manage it properly? Because I mean, I use stuff to try and manage my hair and it's fine, but then as soon as I walk outside, it just goes... It just turns into a mess. So that's why I've usually got my hair tied up when I come outside, because I'm like, it's just easier. I just didn't tie up my hair today. should actually chuck my phone on as a charger. Bold of you. I said anybody that manages, you know. If you don't manage your hair, then fine. Like, it's okay. I wasn't assuming anything. I was just asking for people that do manage to manage their hair. Because I see everybody else with long hair that's it's so beautifully managed and stuff, and I'm just like, why does mine look like a rat lives in it? Like I said, it's fine, but it's just it just doesn't sit flat. It gets sort of like matted and just sort of buffs out, which I don't particularly like. I would like it just to sit flatter, be a little bit more manageable. Venkata, like I said before, I've got over 3,000 shinies, dude, so it'll take me a whole week to go through my shinies. How you doing, Ryuga? Welcome in. How many shundos for today? No shundos yet. Why did they change it? Because they wanted to. I can't give you an explanation for that one, Jake, just because I don't know. They just did. As I said, it was something that nobody asked for, but it was something that they just decided that they wanted to do. And then when they did it, everybody was like, boo, Niantic, you suck. Why did you do that? Nobody likes these horrible looking avatars. They're frumpy and ugly, and frankly, my dear, we don't give a damn. My favorite Mega Evolution. I don't know, I'm not really that big of a Mega Evolution fan sort of thing. I'll just say Charizard, just because Charizard's my favorite of everything else. So just to make it easy on myself, sure, Charizard. Which one's? It's X, yeah, the blue, the black one with the blue flames. Is that X or Y? I can't remember. That one. We're going to go have a Mega Rayquaza raid soon. Unfortunately, they're going to be in, I suppose Mega Rayquaza is also, that's pretty cool. Speaking of Megas, unfortunately, they're elite raids. So they're not going to be accessible to everybody just because you're going to have to do them in person. There's no remote raids for elite raids. And so, yeah, unless you've got a community to raid with, you're out of luck. And also, the way that they time them is just stupid. So, yeah, having elite raids is one of the dumbest. Like, this goes back to what we were talking about before about adding features to the game that nobody really wants. Elite raids are one of those features. Nobody likes elite raids, but yet they're persisting with them just because they're trying to get people out and raiding in person again. But it doesn't help if they're midweek when people are at school or at work or, you know, anywhere else. They're just busy doing other stuff, and it just makes it that, you know, people just don't want to do them because you have to be in person. You can't remote raid them. So they should have just done a raid day for it like they did Kyogre and Groudon. You're missing, and yeah, same. Yeah, I'm missing an Amorous as well, just because nobody around here raids. So during that raid day, again, it's like midweek or something like that. It was on like a Wednesday, I think. No, Wednesday's a raid hour. No, it was on a Wednesday because we didn't have a raid hour that week because they had the elite raids instead. Nobody did them. Nobody wanted to do them, so I didn't end up getting one either. The elite raids are yeah. They definitely are. So like I said, they should have just added it to a raid day. They would have made so much more money adding it to a raid day than doing elite raids. So it's just them trying to promote features that nobody wants. And they'll just persist with it just because it's Niantic and they don't care. They just want to do their own thing and pretty much F what the community wants. Do I miss the OG avatar? I mean, I don't really care that much to make a big thing. It's not like I miss them. I'd rather them back, yes, but it's like I'm not gonna cry myself to sleep because of it. Can I name the next shiny after you? I don't really do shiny naming for non-members of the channel, guys. It's more of like a thing. If you're a member of the channel, I'm happy to name shinies after you. But yeah, that's sort of like a member's perk. Did I hear about... Yeah, we're just talking about the mega raids. And they're going to be in elite raids. So, hey, there we go. Another shiny. So that is shiny numbers... Was that 7? I've lost count. Do I have any Shundos? Yes, I've got 3. Yeah, 3 Shundos. A Whale Lord, a Milotic, and a Hisuian Decidueye. Where's Negan? I don't know. I don't know where she is. And unfortunately, my phone is losing battery faster than it's charging. I should have chucked my phone on the charger earlier because I got my old charger with me because I didn't charge my other one. And this one just doesn't charge as fast as the other one does because it's a bit older. So I'm hoping that the battery will last the entire day. I'm sitting at 47%. And we're only a little less than an hour in. So it's like, ooh. I should have plugged my charger in like at the start of the day. Another shiny. I didn't even think of it because I forgot it doesn't charge as good as the other one. So yeah, I really should have plugged it in sort of as soon as I started streaming rather than leaving it until now, once the phone is under 50%. Hopefully it'll hold steady. We'll have to just keep an eye on the battery for the day. Because I don't really want to end early, like end the stream early. You gotta go? No worries, Lamborghini. Thanks for tuning in. So let's have a look. What was that? Shiny count. Click on the dude. Wait, is it called a hatch distance today? Yes. I should actually check these in. Incubators. That's half hatch distance, not quarter hatch distance. Sorry. Still get them on so they're not gonna... There we go. Alright. He has 2 what? Sorry, Lamborghini? Are you saying Shundos? No, I've got 3 now. I did get a Hisuian Decidueye during its raid day. So boo Niantic, yes. Boo Niantic. Boo Antic. No, they've done a pretty good job of making the community just not fans of them, sort of thing. Now my phone is sitting on 46%. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to struggle to make this battery last me all day. Because I didn't think of... Hey, another shiny. I didn't think of plugging in my charger because I knew that it was running dead. And I just forgot to chuck it on because I'm dealing with other stuff. So I forgot to plug in my other charger. Now it's sitting on 45%. God damn it. Let's try and plug it into the other one. The only problem with keeping it plugged into this socket is it's a bit dicky, so it keeps Like, unless it's in the exact right spot, it doesn't charge. Alright, so shinies that we have for now are... We're up to 9 shinies already in the first hour. So we have pretty much already eclipsed our total Cyndaquils already. Because yeah, it was 7 from our last com day for this. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. If I walk around too much, I need to... stop doing that. Have to try and keep the charging cables as still as possible. Because the problem is, like, this one where it's the fast charging one, so the other one that I've got plugged into is the slow charging. So that's why it's losing battery. Plugged into the fast, but I just have to keep the charging cable steady. Are you going to get going? No worries, Daybreaker. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. I think the only things that we need to do now are the evolves for this part of the research. Where is it? I don't even know where it's gone. Sorry. Let's have a look. What are we going to evolve? We did get a decent shiny before. Okay, we'll evolve that one. Alright, seems like we've leveled out the battery, as long as I can keep it plugged into this socket properly without touching the cable too much. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can make the battery last us all day. Evolve that one. You got Husu and Typhlosion. Yeah, I got 4 shinies of them during its raid day. I'm looking tired. Oh, gee, thanks. I suppose, like, I didn't really sleep well last night. I didn't go to bed until like 5:30 in the morning, and then I woke up again at like 10-ish this morning. Maybe even a bit earlier, so I probably only got like 4 hours sleep. 4 or 5 hours sleep. But thanks for pointing it out. Much appreciated. I'm glad that I look absolutely tired. Tiredness. Which one was that? Yeah, you could tell. Well, like I said, thank you for pointing it out. Okay, so none of the shinies are really that great at this point, so just, I suppose that one is probably the best one. It doesn't really matter, we'll just do that. yeah, just been dealing with some personal stuff and some. When I say personal stuff, I've been talking about it quite significantly in the chat over the last week. But yeah, dealing with some like real life stuff, and yeah, just haven't really been sleeping properly because I've been stressed and anxious. Please take care. Welcome back, Lamborghini. Please take care. I try. It's just difficult at the moment with my mental state, sort of thing. I just haven't been in the greatest of mental states because I'm just confused about things. Confused about a lady friend. Trying to figure out where I stand with said lady friend. And yeah, I've sort of been waiting to hear back from her. I haven't spoken to her since like Monday. And I tried to reach out on Wednesday, but I haven't heard back from her. Sort of thing. So it's just like, women, why do you do this to me? You found a Galarian Moltres and it ran. Unfortunately, the vast majority of the Galarian birds that you're going to come across are going to run on you, sort of thing, because they're jerks like that. Bro, what is there? Not a lot. Oh, sorry, not a like long flowing locks and a love of Pokemon. Sorry, user. Am I reading that properly? Bro, what is there not to like? Oh, sorry, I had to, like, this, you can tell I'm tired. What is there not to like? Long, flowing, sorry. I'll try that again. There's too many L words, so it's making my mind just not work properly. Bro, comma, just because that would have made it easier. Bro, what is there not to like? Long flowing locks and love of Pokemon. Okay, thank you. It took me a minute just to wrap my head around that sentence. Had to like break it up in my head to make it make sense. Shows you how good my mental state is. Woo! I don't know. I honestly don't know. When it comes to said woman friend, I feel like I'm getting mixed signals. 1 second I think that she's hella keen, like interested. Maybe not hella keen, but at least interested. And then the next minute I'm just like, am I just imagining it? So I'm just in a weird headspace. Hey, shiny, there we go. That'll probably be our last shiny this hour. Hey, Blazer, how you doing? Sweet, so that's 10 shinies, isn't it? Yeah, 10 shinies in the first hour. So we're actually smashing through this com day very nicely. You battle Mega Charizard X with 2 players. Yeah, I don't think it's that, because it's double weak to ground types. No, because it... No, it's... Wait, is it Dragon Fire or... I know it's one of the easier ones to beat, though. Are you confused for a good moment how I'm already getting the com day? I'm in Australia. So yeah, our com days are always first. Well, one of the first, I should say, not all. Hey, we actually got a shiny from the research. I was just saying before that I never get shinies from research. Nice. I probably didn't need to give it a golden Raz, but it's not like it was going to run. That's very ironic. So hopefully this one actually has good stats. And then the one that I evolved before that was a shiny was a waste. Oh, so close to a Shundo. So close. When all those stats were going up evenly with each other, I was just like, ah, please, you're almost there. So yeah, we're 1 hour in, guys, so we've still got 2 hours left. As I said, my battery is sitting on 43%, but it does look like it's slowed down. It's descent into nothingness. So if we're lucky, we'll be able to scrape through for the day with the amount of battery that we've got. But yeah, let's get back to this research. No shiny. Hey, you got your first shiny? Nice. Well done. Amazing work, Jimmy. Now, let's take a closer look at Quilava. You're on a hot streak. As I mentioned, Quilava tends to use the heat of the flames to intimidate foes. Those flames burn even stronger when it's prepared to fight. When it prepares to fight. Your Quilava seems like a real firebrand. I bet it'll be even more of a force to be reckoned with once it evolves. On that note, let's turn our thermostat up to max power. Evolve your Quilava into Typhlosion. There's learning to be had. Okay. Oops. Hey, you got your second shiny. Nice. So yeah, this last stage of the research where we actually need to do anything is make 3 great curveball throw. Not great. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, sorry. I was reading that correctly. My brain just told me it wasn't. Make 3 great curveball throws, catch 15 Quilava, and evolve a Quilava. Catch 15. You can tell I only got like 4 hours sleep. Be back in 10. No worries. Evolve a Quilava. So, what I'll actually do, since we just got this one, and I don't think we'll get another shiny better than that for the day. Evolve this one. Alright, so it's just catching and breakthroughs now. Sweet. Done, done, and done. So yeah, what are we sitting on? Is that 11 shinies now that we've... yes, 11 shinies. So, we're 11 shinies in. We're only an hour in. What do you think we're going to finish with by the time we finish, guys? Like, how many shinies? Oh, what does that sound? Somebody's tarp on their trailer driving down the freeway. Curve great through sounds easy enough. Yeah, they're not too bad. Though, I am tired. It's only 3. We've already got 2, so should be able to get it on this one. Bam, done. Nice. So it's just the catching now. Just the catching. Oh my god. It's bloody cold weather. As soon as I'm out in the cold for any period of time, my nose just starts running. It's so annoying. This is another reason why I hate this time of year. I'm just a snotty, depressed mess. You got a shiny Shadow Stantler. Nice. I actually still don't have a shiny Stantler. I've got Weirdeer, but I don't have Stantler. I don't think. I don't remember catching a shiny Stantler. Yeah, because it's one of those ones that I keep trying to get during the winter time, because it's the collared one. And I just cannot get it. It's just a shiny that's been eluding me for so long. Must be cold in the sun. It's winter time, so... I mean, there are colder places. I shouldn't be complaining. I mean, Melbourne, we tend to have fairly mild winters. Like, don't get me wrong, they get bloody cold. Like the other night, where I live, for instance, it was -2 degrees in the night, like at night time though. Like, it was like 2 a.m. and it was -2 degrees. So I was just like, yeah, it's a bit chilly outside. But yeah, I'm wearing a jumper right now, and that's it. I would have liked to have brought my jacket today, but I forgot. Left the house without it because my brain was somewhere else as I was leaving. But yeah, it's not too cold, sort of thing. It's cold, but it's not like freezing cold. It's not snowing or anything like that. When I see people in the States, like during their winter, when they're walking around playing Pokemon Go and it's like snowing outside, I'm like, how do you do that? I don't like going outside when it's under 15 degrees. That's Celsius, not Fahrenheit. It's like, yeah, anything below 15 degrees, and I'm like, nope, I'm gonna stay inside. Fine then. Please what, Max? Hair in my mouth. Where's that coming from? That's actually not bad. Start that one. Please need more followers. Unfortunately, Max, the only thing that you can really do about that on YouTube is to make content that people want to watch, man. Like begging people to subscribe to your channel or that sort of stuff. It doesn't really help in the long run. You might get those subscribers, but they're not people that are actually watching your content, so it's pointless. You want watch minutes and stuff like that more than subscribers. You can have a small subscriber base, but as long as you're getting the watch time, that's what really matters. So yeah, you just have to try and get them yourself, dude. Like, you just need to try and put in the work and make the content that people want to watch, play the algorithm, tag your videos properly, thumbnails, all of that sort of stuff. It's not an easy thing. A lot of people think that YouTube is easy. I mean, it's easier than some other jobs out there, but it's still a difficult thing to do. Like, you've got to, 1, be entertaining, 2, make content that people want to watch, and 3, have some charisma, be able to relate with people, talk with people. So, yeah, just trying to get followers by asking people to subscribe to your channel. It doesn't help the growth of your channel at all, unfortunately. I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm not trying to, put you down or anything like that. I'm just telling you the honest truth, dude. It's like, you've just got to try and put in that work and get it to grow naturally because that's the only way that your channel really grows. I mean, even today for me, it's relatively quiet. Like usually there's more people in on streams. I think it's just Cyndaquil isn't the most attractive of things, so people just aren't really that interested in it today. Time of year also plays a part in that. You know, it's a different time of year, so people are just busy doing other stuff. Summer in the States and so on. So yeah, it's just, you got to do what you can. Use viral sounds, clickbaits. Yeah, I mean, if you want to use, like, make your videos go viral, you actually have to do stuff that people are going to watch. Like, not everything is going to go viral, unfortunately. And again, in the grand scheme of things, having one or two of your videos go viral doesn't really help the growth of your channel either. Unless you can do it consistently. Like, it's just a drop in a pond sort of thing. You have like a small uptick during those viral videos, but as soon as they go away, so do the viewers. So it doesn't really work that way. You're better off just making consistent content that people want to watch on a consistent basis, and that's how your channel grows, sort of thing. You love Pokemon Go? So do we, Larry. So do we. I don't know. I'll admit that my love for the game isn't as much as it used to be, like back in the day. Definitely, for sure. I mean, after 8 years of playing it, you know, the novelty wears off just a bit. But it's still a good game. I still enjoy getting out and playing it and stuff. But I definitely want to start just branching out a little bit on the channel, start doing some more stuff. Because Pokemon Go's only got so much time left in it, sort of thing. So start just trying to do some other things on the channel, branching out, becoming a bit more of a like variety sort of thing, rather than just being focused on the one game. Also thinking of starting a second channel for other things. And also you caught a Shadow Hundo Poliwag. What, it was I'm guessing it was a Hundo when you got it and you didn't have to purify it, sort of thing. %40 battery. And we're a little under halfway. Hopefully my battery is going to last, but given the current state of it sort of running out, we might be able to get to sort of like the last half an hour. Like I might have to wrap it up, you know, half an hour early, 20 minutes early sort of thing. See how we go. One thing that I have noticed about today is a lot of our regs aren't in. So yeah, I haven't seen Negan today. Haven't seen a few other of our regulars that usually pop in. But the Com Day Classics are usually a little bit quieter than regular Com Days, because a lot of people have already done these things, so they're just not as interested in them as other Com Days. Like an actual proper Com Day. So I think a lot of people, like the regulars and stuff, might just not be doing it, sort of thing, because they're like, I've already done it, I've already got these shinies, I don't really want to do it again, which is fair enough. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I was sort of in that boat this morning. I was very much like, I don't know if I can really be bothered today coming out and doing this Com Day. Didn't have the drive to come out and do today's Com Day like I usually sort of thing. It was very, very much had to force myself to get out of bed this morning. It's like, do I have to? I'd rather not. I just want to stay at home and pine in my own sadness. You named your Dragonite Big Chunkers. I actually had somebody that used to come into the streams that was called Big Chunkers. Wonder whatever happened to Big Chunkers. If you're out there, let me know, Big Chunkers. Hey, Con Fitzy, welcome in, dude. How are you doing today? Are you out and about doing catching, or decided to have today off? Alright, well this second hour has been a bit quieter than our first hour. Shiny wise, what are we sitting on? 12. So yeah, we've only got 1 so far this hour. So we went from, no, 2. We went from 10 in the first hour to 2 so far in this second hour, and we're already 15 minutes in. So it's like, I think we're not going to get as many shinies today. It's this second hour. Back to back in the first 5 minutes, nothing since. Maybe you should get off the couch. That'd probably help. But I mean, you've got your 3 for the day, so do you really need any more? As I was saying to the other guys, Cyndaquil was one of our worst com days that we've had in general. Just because this is back when Australia, like, our com days would always be broken, and Cyndaquil was one of the most broken com days. I remember the video because I was still doing vlogs then, and the video for that one was full, like, Cyndaquil com day was broken, got like hardly any shinies because it was just like lagging, and it was a terrible day to try and play. Yeah, we got more shinies in the first hour than what we did in that entire day. God, the glitches, yeah. I'm glad that they finally figured out, fix that. So I'm sorry, guys, my brain's not working. So, yeah, they finally fixed the com days, just so we didn't have to put up with them being broken every single month. Still not as bad as Beldum. Surprisingly enough, I didn't have a lot of problems during Beldum Day. I know so many other people did, but my game was running like pretty good for Beldum Day. Like, I got through it successfully. Very little glitches, very little, like not being able to play it and stuff like that. Like, just the servers were down. But I know so many other people had issues with it, and that's why they gave us a makeup event for it. And everybody else in the world was like bitching and moaning because they're like, oh, that's unfair. They get a second com day. And it's like, we didn't get a first one. So what are you complaining? This isn't a second com day. This is but technically I did get 2 com days just because they both worked well for me. So I was like, nice. I just raked in so many shiny Beldums because of the 2 that I got. What did we end up with? 3? I think we did. Because they did the first 2 and then they gave it a little bit of time and then gave us a third one. And then we're more than likely going to get a Beldum Com Day Classic as well at some point. So that'll mean that here in Australia we ended up getting 4 Beldum Com Days. But yeah, my game ran pretty good that day. I can remember I was at hey Eggies. I think I was at PAX. I can't remember if I was at PAX for the original one or if it was the second one. Nice. Not exactly what we want. Come on, little shiny boy. Little shiny eggies. Yeah, I mean, I would have taken that as a shiny. We need another one of them. So, decent starts. Okay. Pretty good. And okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to. I think it was the redo when I was at PAX. Yeah, because the first one I think. Wait, was I at? No, that was EVCom Day. We were at the Shrine of Remembrance. No, I did the original one here, the original Beldam Com Day here, where I am now. It was so long ago. What? They were back in 2018, weren't they? Alright, we are back at the car, so I'm going to stop for a minute and just grab some water. Please don't do that charging cable, because every time you do that, you drain more of my battery. Ow. Sure I don't lock my keys in the car, because that would be frustrating. Wouldn't be the first time. Adam, I am not adding people. I only add people during raid hours, guys, or raid days, sort of thing. When I'm hosting raids for you guys any other time, it's yeah, I just don't have the space to add everybody. Alright, Chinese can we get from this one? How you doing, X-Ray? How you doing, man? Welcome in. If my phone can make it through till 4 p.m. and it's still on 30% battery, we should hopefully be able to scrape through, because I started this hour on about 43, 44%. So yeah, we'll just see how we go battery wise. I really hope that I can get through with the battery that I've got. You named your Polytoad Chunky. You should have named it Polychode. Good old Polychode. You score 3 kilometers. No. How many shinies have I got? I have got 12 shinies for the day so far. Yeah, 12 shinies, and we're a little under halfway through. So yeah, pretty much halfway through the day. Going for about an hour and a half at this point. Which has gone past really quickly. It's gone past a lot quickly, like more quickly than I thought it was. Com days always do that. Like, you're in that first hour and you're like, oh yeah, cool, like, you know, we're still in the first hour, and then before you know it, you're like, damn, it's already like you're halfway through the second hour and you're like, oh, we're halfway through already. So yeah, if we can end up with another 12 shinies for the day, finish off with like 24ish, that's pretty much what we usually get from a com day. Nice, I actually got 3 revives out of that. That's what I want to see. I actually need to stock up on revive. It's not too bad. But yeah, given that we've got more Yveltal raids on Wednesday for raid hour, sort of gonna want to need to get some of those more revive thingies. Yeah, I've been doing a whole bunch of reading up lately on ADHD. because like one, just to educate myself about it, because I really think I've got it, and I think that I've had it my entire life without even realizing. And yeah, I think I need to get tested to see if I've actually got ADHD, which I think, because my sister got tested just recently and she's been diagnosed with it. So it's like, I'm a lot more hyperactive and, you know, impulsive and stuff like that than she is. So it's just like, if she's got it, then I'm pretty sure I've got it too. So yeah, I need to get tested. But yeah, I've just been reading up on it. One, for myself, but also just because friend that I've got, I mean, that I'm interested in, she's got it, and I've just been trying to understand the way that she thinks. But yeah, it's given me a lot of insight into like my mannerisms and just how I've lived my life, and I'm like, damn, that's like everything that I watch for it, everything that I read about, I'm like, that's me in a nutshell. Like, how have I not noticed this earlier in my life? So, could be one of those neurodivergent peoples. Yeah, which would explain why I'm constantly like, like humming little things to myself and making noises and stuff. You know what? I forgot to get a tissue when I was in the car. I knew there was another reason why I was like going to the car, and I completely forgot. I needed a tissue. Come on, little sweeties. Where are you shinies? This happens like every com day, where the second hour, like we kill it during the first hour, and then during the second hour, we get like nothing. Oh, that's all right. I still got to finish this research too. Actually, I need to check to see what I still need to do on this research. Just catch this dude. 11 CP. Nice. How you doing? If you guys haven't already, please do hit the thumbs up on the stream. It does help out immensely, so I do appreciate it. Also consider subscribing. I can select to catch one there. I think catching is the only thing that we still need to do for the other part as well. That, and our special research is nice. Okay, we're done. So we are done with this research now as well. No shiny. Sorry, got that good shiny before, so I'm happy with that. I don't think, like, other than a Shundo, there's not really much else that we need from this. We've got heaps of shinies now. We've got some Hundos. It's just the Shundo, which that is not. Oh, it's not bad. Alright. I was wondering why I was feeling so toasty. But now I see. You're back with Typhlosion. Let's take a moment to marvel at its raw power. When a Typhlosion's rage peaks, it gets so hot that it will send anything it touches up in flames. I'm pretty sure my eyebrows are getting singed, but it's totally worth it for an up-close encounter with such an awe-inspiring Pokemon. You never disappoint, Jimmy. Until our next adventure, stay frosty. Even in milk. Nice. Alright, so we've done that. That is our research done for the day. So, last chance of getting a shiny from the research. It is a... stats are actually not too bad, though. Not too bad. Critical. And I thought it was going to be a bit better than that. That's okay. Doesn't matter. We got the good one from before. I should just stop and check these little fellas for some shinies. Little fellas. So Chum came in at the start of the stream. Was talking about how this is his favorite Pokemon. And then he just disappeared. For like the rest of the stream. It's like, dude, you didn't even stick around and watch to see your favorite Pokemon. Oops. Good work, Jimmy. You named your Dragonair Kid Chunks. I very rarely name Pokemon anymore. That's pretty garbage. Alright, but we're done with the research for the day, so now we can just concentrate on doing our shiny checks for the rest of the day. Make sure we remember to spin stops. To stay stocked up on the items. But yeah, this has been a lot more relaxed than last Com Day. Well, even just the last couple of Com Days, because Com Day Classic, like Bagon Com Day Classic, and then Goomy Com Day, like earlier in the month, they were both very catch-heavy Com Days. Whereas in today's just a nice breezy, just shiny checking Com Day. There's a lot of threes at the top of my screen. It's 3:33 and I have 33% battery left. It's a sign. But I reckon should be able to make my battery last the rest of the day. Because yeah, like I said, if I can get to the end of this hour and I've only used about 15%, it should be enough. Even if I'm sitting around 25%, we should just scrape through. You named the Necrozma after me, so you named it Depressed Little Boy. That's nice, thanks, man. I mean, Necrozma does look like a depressed little boy. How you doing, Rob? Where am I playing? How's it going? I'm playing in Melbourne, Australia, and it is going pretty well. Shinies have really dried up this hour. We were on 10 at the end of the first hour, and now we're only on 12. So we got 10 in 60 minutes, and now in the last 35 minutes, we've only managed to get 2 more. But it's going all right. Like 12 shinies is a pretty good haul for the day. Like I said, we're just over halfway through now, so it's 3:35. What phone? S20. Samsung S20. What are we doing? Walking around. We're walking around, catching... We're getting exercise and playing video games at the same time. What is not to... What is not to like about that? You know, you get out, get a bit of fresh air, which is good for my mental health at the moment. Getting out of the house instead of sitting around pining over people I probably shouldn't be pining over. So yeah, get out into, like, I wish I could say it was a nice day. It is overcast, but it's not the worst calm day that I've been out for. At least it's not raining. It's not freezing cold. So yeah, get some fresh air, get to talk to you guys, catch some Pokemon. Hopefully get some shinies. Hey, speaking of which, there we go. About bloody time. And it's a female. I should name it. Maybe not. Trying to get my mind off of certain people. I shouldn't be naming Pokemon after them. And another okay, beautiful. It's picked up a little bit all of a sudden. Speak of the shiny devil. Devils. We got two. Nice, that one's actually not too bad. And can we go 3? I tried. One thing about Samsung you don't know is you can adjust the brightness of the torch, but the phone doesn't have preloaded calculator software. Yes, it does. I never had to install a calculator on the phone. It was just there. Like, where is calculator? Like that's there. I didn't have to install this. And you can adjust the brightness of the torch. Can you? That was something that I didn't know. You named your Tyrantum Tiny Arms. Yours doesn't have a calculator. What, your S20? Like, mine's an S20 FE. Are you just saying your Samsung in general? Because, I mean, each phone's going to be different. But my phone came preloaded with calculator software. I've never actually seen a mobile phone that doesn't have a calculator. Like, that's one of those basic things. Like, calculator, calendar, like your web browsers and stuff like that are all things that are, like, pre-installed on your phone. So I don't know why you wouldn't have a calculator on your phone. That seems very weird. Are you sure you just didn't uninstall it by accident? Who needs a calculator when you've got fingers and toes? Oh, I mean, it is a bit easier to do some things. Like, I don't know about you, but I have a hard time trying to calculate my bills with just using my fingers and my toes. Like how much I've got to pay. %. Come on, phone. You've dropped just a few percentage in battery over the last 5 minutes. Here I was getting confident that we're going to make it through the day with our battery, and all of a sudden it's just gone, I got to keep you... Speaking of toes, I need to keep you on them. Like I said, if we can get to like 4 p.m. and I've still got 25% battery, there's a chance that we will make it through for the day. But if it gets any lower than that, then we might be pushing it. I might have to end the stream like 10 or 15 minutes early just to... The cutest Pokemon player? I don't know about that. But I suppose that's subjective, isn't it? I mean, what's cute to you may not be cute to somebody else. And I'm probably going to find other people that are cuter, that are playing Pokemon, than myself, because I'm not a narcissist. Well, I'm not that much of a narcissist. I mean, I know that I'm not Brad Pitt or anything like that, but I know that I'm also not Donald Trump. Hey, a shiny. You named your belly button Fat Frog. Also, how you doing, James? Welcome in. Sorry, I didn't even say hello. But either did you, so how dare you come into my stream and not even say hello? Who's being rude? Not me. You bastard. Samsung A30, yes. Really, really old. See, I didn't really know much about the A series. Hey, another shiny. Alright, so all of a sudden, we keep getting like doubles. So it's picking up a little bit in this last 10 minutes or so. Yeah, I don't really know a lot about the A series because I've always been like an S series person when it comes to Samsungs. I've only owned 2. I did have a HTC back in the day. That was like one of my first smartphones, like a HTC, and then I switched to the S8, which is this phone, which I'm using for the chat now, and now I've got my S20, which is the one that I'm using to play on. But yeah, I've had this S20 for probably 6 or 7 years now, and it still works fine. It's just that I couldn't continue playing the game on it. That's why I had to upgrade it, just because the game started getting to the point where I couldn't stream and play the game on the S8 because it was just too much for it to handle. But the phone still works fine. I still, like I said, use it as a secondary phone for the chat. Battery is a bit short-lived these days, but so is on the S20. But the S20 is probably getting close to 3 years old now. I'm just trying to remember when it was probably about 3 years ago. Actually, no, did I get it before COVID? I think I did. So it's probably actually like 5 years old now, the S20. Or maybe 4. I can't remember if it was 2019. I think it might have been 2020 when I got it. So yeah, it'll be like 4 years this year. And yeah, it still goes strong, still plays the game well. Lags every now and again doing stuff, but it's fine. The battery, just because I'm always charging it, the battery life isn't the greatest anymore. But that just happens with phone batteries. They just degrade over time. The more you charge them, the worse they get, sort of thing. But it still works fine as long as I've got it plugged into a charger. I can usually get through the events that I need. You're tired as? So am I, James. Apparently, that's what Shoya was saying before. Or Shoya, she's like, "Dude, you look tired." I'm like, "Oh, gee, thanks." Like, is it that noticeable? I mean, I know that I only slept for like 3.5 hours last night, but come on, guys, cut me some slack. But James, I know how you feel, dude. I know how you feel. My head's been all over the place. I feel like I got a baby rabbit getting chased by a fox inside my head. It's just erratic. Good times. I've been on an emotional roller coaster for the last week. Highs and lows and bipolar disorder and all that sort of stuff. Which I don't know that I've got, but I feel like I do at the moment with how my emotions have been going. Craziness. Craziness, I say. If I have one solid piece of advice to give to you young people, don't ever try to get into relationships. All they do is create emotional roller coasters and heartache. Sure, they may seem fun for a short period of time, but then the heartache. Any 4-star shiny stay? No. We did get a nice shiny before. From research. We got that from research. But that's the best that we've got so far. Your first phone was my first phone was a Nokia 3610 or whatever there. Yeah. Back in the days when Nokias were still like the go-to phone. You know, there was no iPhones, there was no Samsung. You needed that Nokia. You know, you needed to be the hip kid with the Nokia, with the polyphonic ringtones and stuff. You know, back when ringtones were you know, that type of. Do I have shiny Yveltal? Yes. I didn't get one during raid hour, but I've got one last time it was around. Dude, can you please click on the one in the middle? This. Alright, looks like I'm going to have to just to move you out of the bloody way. Hey, don't do that. Oh, we're at 25% battery and we've still got an hour and 15 minutes left. I think I'm going to struggle to get this com day done on this battery just quietly. What I might do is turn the screen down a little bit. Hey, there we go, shiny. Yeah, it's screen brightness will hopefully make it that it's not gonna drain as quickly. Had to learn that the hard way, what the whole relationship thing. Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know why I'm in this headspace. It's like, I don't even know what's going on. Because I don't talk to her. I try to, but I haven't heard back from her since last week, so it's hard to know where I stand when you don't talk to somebody. But I also can't take it personally because of the ADHD. She's done this many a times. Well, I wouldn't say many a times, but it's not sort of like a thing that's just happened and like, oh, no, I'm not. It's just like, I've gotten used to the fact that it can take a week for her to get back to me about stuff just because of the whole not texting, because ADHD makes you forgetful and you don't text people. But yeah, she's always ended up getting back to me at some point, sort of thing. So it's just like, I just have to wait and be patient, and hopefully we can figure a time when we can actually hang out and we can discuss things. Because I'm just sick of the not knowing. That's what's getting my head. I just want to know one way or the other where I stand, just so I'm like, okay, cool. I can either move on or I can try and progress what is happening, sort of thing. But when you get mixed signals, it makes it really difficult. The only Pokemon on a Nokia was the snake game. Called Ekans. Just playing some Ekans. Hey, I'm pretty sure you probably could have got like... there has to be somebody out there that got like red and blue and stuff that loaded up on an old Nokia phone. More. Is there anything else that I can turn off that's gonna... No, I can't turn off location. I don't think there's anything else that I can turn off that is going to save us battery. Because I need both mobile data and location data to be able to play the game. I mean, don't think about it. Got one life. Just say yeet and carry on. I wish it was that simple. Ah, yay, shiny. Like, I understand what you're saying. But at the same time, I really like this girl. I really shouldn't, because she's going to be nothing but bad for me. But I have a tendency of picking women that are going to be bad for me, because my taste in women is toxic. Like, she's a super nice girl. Like, don't get me wrong. But I can just see it being toxic. Mainly because of what she does for a living sort of thing. So it's just like... You're in California, and you have the same cold. Same cold for what? Sorry. Like, I don't have a cold, right? Like, if it sounds like I've got a cold, my nose is just runny because it is cold. Like, as soon as I'm outside in cold weather, my nose just runs. So I don't actually have a cold right now. There, I got my hair. Would you stay out of my freaking mouth? For some reason, I've just got the Jurassic Park theme song stuck in my head. I don't know why. All of a sudden, just out of nowhere, I just want to start do. Bloody Jurassic Park. I don't know why that come up and why it's in my head, but it is. Oh my god, I hate this hair. Would you stop? Might have to tighten my hair up. Just stop in my face. Get out of my face. 23% battery. Tiny little bit over an hour. And I forgot to put eggs on before. Have I paid for GoFest yet? No, I haven't bought my GoFest ticket. I'll get it. I'm not in any rush. It's not like it's going anywhere. But no, I'm still just waiting to buy the ticket. Not gonna lie, it took you half a year to completely forget her. You were just a backup plan anyway. That sucks, dude. Don't get me wrong, I know exactly how you feel. I was stuck on my high school girlfriend for far too long. We're still friends to this day. Like, she's one of my oldest friends. But yeah, I was wrapped up in the whole I'm gonna get her back someday thing for we broke up when we were like 14, and it probably wasn't until I was like 20 that I started to be like, maybe I should try and move on a bit, eh? So Yeah, I spent way too long on that one. G'day, Josh. How you doing, mate? Welcome in, dude. How you doing? No, the chick that I'm interested in at the moment, she's a little bit younger. Or when I say a little bit younger than me, she's in her mid-20s. So she's just a wincy little bit younger than me. But we get along really well. Like really well when we're together. But like I said, she got ADHD. So when we're not together, it's one of those cases like out of sight, out of mind. Because people with ADHD have like inattentiveness and stuff like that. So it's like if I'm not there or if she's not thinking about me, I'm basically not on her mind. Which is really hard to wrap my head around. It's like I know that she cares because of the way that we interact and talk and all that sort of stuff. But then she can just go black out for like a week and I don't hear from her and I'm just like, it's hard not to take it personally, but I know that I shouldn't take it personally because it's just a thing that I'm going to have to get used to, especially if things progress. But yeah, it's just mixed signals. I mean, how would you take it if you're chatting with somebody on Instagram for like 3 hours and they come to you asking for advice because she wants to get into doing cosplay and stuff like that. So she came to you, she's like, hey, you're a good person to ask because, you know, she knows that I watch anime and play video games and all that sort of stuff. So she knows that I have an insight into that stuff. So she's asking me for ideas of what she should do and all that sort of stuff. So she's coming to me for advice. She's sending me photos of stuff to, you know, ask me my opinion on them. And she's like going back and sending me pictures of her hair and all that sort of stuff from previous like hair colors and stuff. And I'm like, you obviously want me to have these photos. What do you want from me? Why are you sending me this stuff? Stuff. You up to stuff? Good to hear, dude. Man, you feel parasocial. Oh, that's all good. I mean, unfortunately, that's just the reality of talking to somebody on YouTube and stuff. You guys can see me, but I can't see you. Like, you guys are going to get to know me a lot better than I'm going to get to know you guys, just because that's just the nature of the beast, unfortunately. Just as long as you don't turn it into something weird, that's all good. As long as you don't start stalking me on my socials or, you know, any of that sort of stuff, become a stan, it's all good. Yeah, so like I said, I'm confused because she's sending me photos that she clearly wants me to have of herself, which usually indicates some sort of interest because she's like, here, I want you to see me. I want you to have photos of me. This is what my hair looked like when it was this color. This is what my hair looked like when it was that color. But how do I really take that? Do I read too much into it and go, okay, she's interested, but then I go, but no, they're just simple photos. Like, but then she's sending me more photos of different things. More suggestive type photos, and it's like, Again, this is stuff that I probably shouldn't really be discussing on stream, but my phone is on 16%. It has really dropped in a lot of percentage, and we've only just sort of hit 4 o'clock. I don't think I'm going to be able to get through much of this last hour, guys, unfortunately, because my battery is just not going to last, which is a bit disappointing. Yeah, and we chat, and she's flirty, and she's teasing me, like, you know, playful teasing and banter and all that sort of stuff, which are all clear indications that somebody likes you. And then when we're actually together, it's the same thing, and there's other signs, body language signs and all that sort of stuff that make me go, you know, she's interested in me. But then she doesn't talk to me for a week. And it's just like, So yeah, I just don't know. She's confusing. She's a very confusing girl. She's making my head nuts. I currently saving your aunt's cooking recipe from Savebook. You're saving your aunt's cookie? What? Why? Why do you need to save them? Are they in trouble or? Let's just say that you're Jimmy Smiggles but younger. You mean we're all human? We do the same stuff. Yeah. 12% battery. Yeah, guys, unfortunately my stream is not going to go for much longer. Once my phone gets under like 20% battery, then it just disappears like super quickly. Yeah, see, it's on 11% now. I am unfortunately going to have to wrap up the stream in like the next 5 minutes, I think. You said not to stalk, you felt spoken to. Man, I need a real life friend who's going to listen to you. Yeah, that's difficult at the moment just because I live a long way away from my real life friends. So it's, yeah, it's, I know what you mean, I do. Like, I do need somebody that I can talk to that's just gonna, and tell the whole story to, because I mean, I can only tell you guys some of the story just because of the privacy issues and stuff like that. So not just for me, but for her too. So it's like I can't divulge too much information. But yeah, it'd be nice to actually talk to one of my real life friends and be like, hey, this is my situation. What should I do? Clinio, how you doing? Welcome here. You're not hoping for my better health, you're ordering to get better. I wish it was that easy. You sub? Thank you, much appreciated. Yeah, I wish it was that easy to just be like, hey, yeah, cool, I'm feeling better. I'm only going to feel better once I know what's happening. And I'm only going to know what's happening once I speak to her next, because I'm hopefully going to be able to organize a time when we're going to be able to get together and chat, and I'm going to get to see where things are going, because I haven't seen her for like a bit over a month at this point. So yeah, we've just been chatting online for like the last month, so I need to see her again in person and gauge what's going on, because you can only get so much information from people through text messages, because you can't read body language, you can't hear inflection in voice, and you know, it's just that there's so much that's lost in translation when it comes to text messages, so it's just so much harder to understand what is actually going on. So yeah, once I actually catch up with her. But that's just difficult because she has a super busy schedule, because she works 2 jobs and she's also at uni, like doing schooling and studying and stuff. So it's like, when will you find time for me, woman? You have 2 cute cats? Nice. Nice. I have a dog. Hey, Eggies. Eggies. My phone seems to have leveled out at this 8% again. I mean, I'll see how long we can go before I have to wrap up the stream. But yeah, sitting on 8% battery, I think we're going to struggle. Vertical hugs. Cheers, man. Cheers. Could have been a shiny. Wish it was a shiny. They were all pretty crappy. Yep, crappy. Where do I live? I'm in Australia. My phone is gripping onto this last 8%. Oh, nope, down to 7%. Damn it. I thought maybe... See, this is where I should have brought the other charger with me and just chucked it on in like the last hour, because it still had a little bit of juice left in it. It was only like, had like 1 1 bar, so I should have at least brought it with me. You're in America? Nice, man. Must be getting late for you guys in America. 86% battery, 5%. All right, guys, unfortunately, I am sitting on 5% battery, so my phone is literally going to die in the next couple of minutes. So I am going to have to wrap up this stream early, 4%. So sorry about that, guys. I would have kept streaming for the next hour, but unfortunately, I just can't because my phone will die. So thank you for every evening, noon or night. Stay safe, happy hunting. Good luck for your do good, get shinies. Yeah, sorry guys, like I said, I would keep, my phone is literally gonna die in like 2 minutes, man. Natcast, you forgot the com day. That's all right, you still got an hour, but yeah, my stream is gonna die in a second because I'm on 1% battery. So bye guys, thanks for tuning in. I will see you on Tuesday for com day, for a spotlight hour. So until then, peace out, have a good one. Bye, 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 bye.